If you had some really good news for somebody, but didn't know how to tell them, because it also meant giving them some bad news that they were in trouble, how would you go about saying it? That's the exact same question that bothers Tyler Joseph at the beginning of his song Clear from Regional at Best. The song begins with the lines, "I wish that I had two faces to prove which theory worked. Yelling on a street corner, or cleverly masking your words." If you don't think that 21 Pilots is religious, you're not going to be able to make sense of this song, because Tyler Joseph has some overtly Christian imagery in Clear. And in this case, he's asking, should I go and just shout out what I believe and tell people that I'm a Christian on the street corners? Or should I continue to write poetry where I kind of disguise what I'm saying, like in Johnny Boy, or in Oh Misbeliever, or in March to the Sea? Then even while he's asking that, he wonders, how sincere can I be when I tell people who I really am and how messed up I've been? If I tell them some of these things, will it make them doubt their own faith in God? That's what he asks when in the break he sings, I wonder if I tell them what I did last night, they just might wage war on you. He wonders, if I tell them that I have had some of these depressing and suicidal thoughts, will it make them feel like it's okay for them to have those? Now, I think that 21 Pilots has the exact opposite effect on people, so I don't think that his worries came to pass. Now, with what he's said here so far, we see connections to two other 21 Pilot songs. Goner, he talks about how he has two faces and Blurry is the one he's not. And so this is a different concept entirely, but it still goes back to this core concept for Tyler of feeling split between two different directions, and that's what so much of his music is about. The other connection is Heathens, where Clear seems to be the song that some of us, including me, thought that Heathens was, because he says, wait for them to ask you who you know in Heathens, and here in Clear he's asking, should I wait for them to ask me who I know, or should I just yell it at them? Well, it seems to be an easier decision than he thought, because in the chorus he sings, I'm the son of all I've done, imposter, been fostered, then my new father drained my dirty blood. Being the son of all he's done, it means he's descended from the mistakes that he's made, from the sin that he's committed. And then he says that he's an imposter, but that he's been fostered, so he's basically being adopted by a new father. He's no longer the son of his own wickedness, he's a son of God now. And this new father has drained his dirty blood, or the imperfections and impurities inside of him. But he's still not sure if yelling at people is the right way to tell them, and so he sings in this next verse about how people need to be introspective and ask these questions himself. So it's like he takes on the mission of encouraging other people to be the ones to tell themselves, rather than letting him be the one who does all the talking. He explains that if a fan were to come up to him after a concert, he would say something like, where's your home? Where are you going and why are you here? Have you asked these questions? Have you been sincere? Want to know what I believe? It's right here. Dig a little deeper and it's crystal clear. He's telling fans, like, you have to answer some of these questions yourself before I can even begin to help you. And then he goes on to say that if you're really curious about what I believe and you really want to know, dig a little bit deeper in my lyrics, which is what we're doing right now. And then kind of just to cap things off, he goes back to that overtly Christian witnessing. And to be fair, this is one of the few songs where he does this, but he sings, I will tell you what I can, but your mind will take a stand, so you have to make the decision. I sing of a greater love, let me know when you've had enough. So he's saying, I'm gonna tell you this stuff, but I want you to be the ones to make the decisions about this. The solution for him to that question of how we tell others is kind of a mixture. He wants to subliminally get inside your head and make you think for yourself, but he also is going to be clear about what he believes. Sometimes that's shrouded in imagery. We particularly see the more subliminal, getting people to think for themselves in Vessel, but then in Blurry Face with songs like The Judge or Goner or Fairly Local or Heavy Dirty Soul, we hear the Christian imagery get a little bit more overt. Of course, no matter what Tyler does, I think we all like it, but it's still very interesting to hear this struggle, these two faces he's wearing inside of this song, and how his solution isn't necessarily to choose one or the other, it's both. Hey 21 Pilots fans, thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to comment your favorite 21 Pilot song and to upvote other people who agree with you. Tyler Has Emotions was the person who suggested this video last week. Thank you for doing that. Hey guys, I am changing things up a little bit on this channel. I'm going to put out a video probably tomorrow explaining what exactly, but I want to do things better than I've been doing it. So more to come on that. Keep tuned in, and don't forget to check out some of the podcasts. I've got all of Vessel explained over there. I think you guys will really like it. Thanks for watching. Talk to you later.